Hey, so unless you're Chris or Jenny, we probably don't know each other. So if you are Chris or Jenny, you're awesome for watching this. If you're not, then let's fix that. So my name is Andrew Trackman, and I'm Season 1 HTC. So, what are my gems? It's a weird mix. So, I originally was under the impression that I was a Sapphire Emerald, and then I asked Sifu, and he told me I'm Sapphire Pearl. But I know I've got some learned Emerald, and I know when I was a little bugger, I used to be Ruby as all hell. I would take over the playground and just say, you're doing this, you're doing that, and yeah, so years of school and all that probably suppressed that, so I've done a lot of thinking on it, so I'm pretty much like the disco ball, a little of everything. But yeah, the prior background, what I was doing before HTC was I was actually a software developer. So full stack web development, HTML, CSS, basically making websites, making games and stuff like that. And then even going back before that, I did some Duck Creek. That's, if you want to hear someone rant for half an hour, 5 days, just get me started on that. Don't get me started on that. So, I mean, that's pretty much my background. I was originally going to become, a doctor, medical, but with the advent of so many things, for so many reasons, I just decided 2 years in, I'm backing out, I'm not doing this. And then that's when I decided, let me finish up my degree, let me get a programming degree, yada yada. That's the story, there you go. In regards to what I'm doing right now, so I'm closing for an influencer for basically LinkedIn coaching. So it's all about being able to get more leads for people. In addition to that, my original project before I started that was I was a little bit wishy-washy on closing. I'm willing to admit that. And when I was in the dinner at Georgia with Dan and Kayvon and Desmond, that was my announcement. Is just, I really want to go into coaching. I want to do my own thing. So I wasn't entirely certain where I should go yet. And it took a while to really think about it, but then I thought back to the wealth triangle, and I'm thinking, you know what? I've got these closing opportunities, and if I'm going to be a coach, I'm going to have to close people anyway, so why not seize these opportunities, go forward with them, have some more sustainable income before attempting to make like a scalable business or, whatever I was going to do. So because of that, because of my stint trying to, do everything at once, now I've got more of a background in copy, email copy, lead generation, lead magnets, funnels, a lot of that, the positioning, the authority. So now I've got a background in, the whole package, but that's something for another time. I've decided to put that on the back burner. But if anyone's interested in that, I always love talking about that kind of stuff. And regards to language skills, English, my Japanese is horrible. It's really bad. It's like less than kindergarten level. So, but I've been told I speak well, I write well. So if there's anything you need proof read, I think there's such a thing as like copy proofing. No, that's not it. It's something. Vanya does it, and whatever it is, I can do that too because I'm emerald enough to be able to say, all right, this isn't right. But yeah, let's stick to the structure. So in regards to book recommendations, definitely Influence by Robert Cialdini and Extreme Ownership by Jocko and Leith. So if you've ever, if you haven't had the joy of reading those books, they're great books. So the quick version is Influence is basically all the principles behind influencing people, so it can really add some more fuel to the closing fire. If you really want to get a little deeper under why things might work, why things might not work, it's a good book. And Extreme Ownership is just great for being, it's in the title. It's examples of taking responsibility for yourself instead of, BMWing or making the excuses. It's just, all right, whose shoulders does this fall on? Is it, my subordinates because they screwed something? It's like, no, it still falls under my shoulders because I should have been responsible for them. So it's a valuable book, and I highly recommend it. So there we go. This kind of like speed dating, I guess. So now you know a little bit more about me. You see the contemporary art in the background from when I was younger. The art that's not mine, and these flowers. There you go. Oh, and I'm sure you noticed the flannel. In general, if I have a choice, I'll tend to wear comfier clothes. I do enjoy dress clothes. You saw me at CIB, I'm sure, and I love the tux. But like Jenny will tell you, half the time I'm just like walking around and whatever, and usually it's I have room for improvement there. So good to get to know you, and we're gonna stop this on the 6-minute mark exactly.